All right, cool. Thanks, Sebastian. So we're back with another sprint planning meeting. Um, I created a new issue which I linked to in Slack, which is again very similar to the last sprint epic. Um, I kind of went through the merge PRs and it seemed like there was progress on a lot of things, but I don't think enough to actually close each issue. One thing Hannah mentioned is that the wrapping up of the cron adapter is up for grabs. So JT Webman is no longer doing that one, it looks like. So we either need someone for that one, or I don't know if one of you guys wants to pick it up. And then Kevin in Slack, because he had to leave, but he was saying that he's been doing mostly internal work, but everything's going well on all the issues, and that, or everything's going well with his internal stuff, and is hoping to start working on the upload component tomorrow, which should help unblock anything else. But yeah, Sebastian, did you want to go ahead and give an update on what you're working on? Are you there? I think you might be frozen. Austin, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I think Sebastian
Oh,
might have
we got
frozen.
two.
All right, cool. Well, Austin, you want to start with what you're doing?
Sure. Basically this week, I was kind of busy, but I have spring break now, so I have extra time. I was working on switching out the search input and the tags input from our Ember Selectize component to Ember Power Select, which means we can drop, once it's done, we can drop jQuery UI and Ember Selectize, which will remove about probably several hundred kilobytes from the Ghost file size. So
Nice.
that's gonna be great. I'm gonna work more this week on improving the validations usage, trying to switch that out for something else, and also finishing up the tour component, which I've been neglecting. So.
Well, does moving to Ember Power Select give any like extra features, or is it mostly just being able to remove jQuery?
That's pretty much, and there was for the Ghosts 0.7.8, we had to add in a line that could break post counts, and because Ember CLI Selectize was having issues with certain things, so we'll be able to fix that bug, but ultimately it's just refactoring.
All right, cool. Cool. Sebastian, you with us again now?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know, the
Okay.
connection dropped.
No, you're good. Um, did you have anything you want to talk about that you're working on?
I'm working still mostly on internal stuff. Yeah, I've merged some pull requests last week, and yeah, other than that, I'm happy to help where I'm needed, but most of the time I'm going to work on internal stuff again.
Cool. Um, Eileen, I know you're working on the time zone. I've seen a number of commits to that. How's that going?
Yeah, actually ready. It was just it's just lacking some tests. That's all. But except for that, they're ready to merge and test. Like,
Nice.
I think so. So yeah. Besides that, I was working on structured data.
Okay.
So we'll have better meta tags to unfurl, and now I got a new thing: the Slack integration.
Okay. Did you want me to add the structured data and Slack integration to the sprint, or no?
I don't know, because it depends also on things Hannah has to change in the database, and I'm not sure when she will do that. So maybe let's wait for her to come back, and then.
Is that the version 5 data merge that she's been working on?
I think it's also related to that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Because those were the database changes. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, if there are any database changes, I guess that they will go out with version 5 or 0.8.
Cool.
Yeah. Is the time zone pull request okay for you? Because it seems to be okay from the server side, from my perspective. And if Austin could take a look at the Ember side, then it would be ready to merge, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can take a look today. I know Kevin just posted in Slack that he was going to review the time zone PR. I'll take a look at it and give it a thumbs up. I'll wait for him to push the button.
I remember now because he said he wanted to investigate the behavior of the clock service.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Fabian, while you're here, anything you wanted to discuss or talk about, or anything you're working on?
No, I haven't been working on anything really. Just checking out what's going on and trying to figure out if there's anything I can help with.
Cool. One thing I noticed, just like in general, is there's only 3 beginner issues right now. So I don't know if there actually is only 3 beginner issues, but if any of you guys see any issues that could be tagged as beginner, I think it'd be nice to have some more of those. With 169 issues, I think there's probably more beginner ones that might be, because we tell everyone to go look for beginner. So if you guys see any of those, I think it'd be good to mark those.
I went through a number of the Ember ones a week or 2 ago and tried to add some beginner labels.
Cool.
A lot of the existing Ember ones, though, I'm not sure are beginner labels. I guess I may have to reevaluate what my concept of a beginner issue is, but a lot of them are like switching out or fixing error message handling, like standardizing that, or fixing the validation stuff, which is not super trivial because it requires switching out a bunch of things. So I'll take another look at some of the Ember issues and see if there's any more that I can think of that could be beginners. So.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if there aren't any, then that's fine. But just as you guys go through them, if you see them, just tag them, because I know that there's always people looking for beginner issues. But yeah, so I'm going to keep the sprint pretty much the same again from last time. A number of them are Kevin's, but I know he said he was doing a lot of internal work, so the stuff like the uploader and the new editor, I'm sure he's going to get back working on whenever the internal stuff's done. Did one of you guys want to grab the cron adapter, or do you want me to post that out to the community and have someone else grab it?
What issue number is this?
It's issue number 6413.
I'm totally happy to take a look at this. We'll definitely want to pair up with someone just to get feedback in terms of implementation. But I'm happy to take a stab at it.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and assign that to you then. And I believe that I remember GT saying that he had gotten really close, so I'm not sure how far down it's actually gotten. But I believe I remember him saying that he had been working on it for quite a while.
Yeah, Hannah made a comment about 9 hours ago about it. There were some issues, but he got really close.
Cool. All right, cool. Is there anything else you guys wanted to discuss or talk about? All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys on chat next week. See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.